Yo, what's good, fellas? A lot of people recently have been asking me for help or guidance playing Hash. Uh, I don't really mind people asking, but there's a lot of people now, and it's getting really tedious trying to respond to everybody. And although I do like doing it, I think this might just be easier for everybody, at least like just for the basics. So with this video, I'm going to go over explaining the PvE side of this class in as short and sweet as I possibly can. The add-ons that I have on right now look like this. I'm sure these aren't the best. Basically, just gonna have these up pretty much all the time anyway. Just because it's PvE, you basically for free. You might want to put DP in here if you feel a squishy, or maybe health on hit. It doesn't really matter. Um, Apart from that, the combo is very simple. You just really want to use these three skills. Are you trying to maximize the damage of these three skills of coil, condemn, and then ensnaring. They literally do more than 60% of your damage in PvE. It is that crazy. Yes, I know it's retarded. Thank you, PA, for making a great system, making Hash very dumb easy for everybody to play. So in order to maximize that damage, we're going to try to keep all of our add-ons up and attack speed and AP buff up and DP down on the monsters. And an example combo of that would be look something like this. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm at DSR and I just killed a pack and now they're all the way over there. So to get over to them easily, I'm just gonna dash and then sand slice through them and press shift+f. Just gonna look like this, and I'm just gonna do the combo really quick. And then that's basically gonna be your main combo. It's gonna be what you're dealing with the most damage with. Basically, the combo just utilizes shift+f for the AP buff, and then you get your attack speed buff from collapse, and then your DP down from duneslash. And then, apart from that, you're just doing massive damage with the three big skills. Uh, Apart from that, you can use a lot of filler damage too, like Silent Breach is on a 4-second cooldown, you can pretty much always use that. Or you can use Silent Breach into SF, Crown Kick. Or you can use your bombs. Your bombs rep a lot of times too, so you can go shift+z, shift+x, w+rmb. That's nice. Uh, Oh yeah, you also can use Sin Splitter to finish off mobs a lot of the time too. It's really nice too because you can always maneuver around their back, or you can go into Fang very quickly as well. Which you can also do like like for example, when mobs are spawning up and you have downtime, you can also use Owl's Breath, which is really nice because it's just basically free damage before you mobs even spawn. Doesn't do that crazy damage, but it's like having an extra, an extra little skill or two in there for free. Oh yeah, and you can also, well, wait for shift or I was about to come back up. You can also make it go to their back. So after you summon it, you can press shift Q and then back RMB, and all the tornadoes. You can see them all going to the back of this dummy right here. You can also use retribution too. It's a nice little safe skill that gives you HP bar. If you're ever scared, you just press retribution. Gives you I think 800 HP back. Very strong. You also have more filler damage with Descents. You can just use Descents into back RMB. I do that a lot. Just if like a mob's like super low and I don't really want to use skills because I want to use the skills for the next pack, for example. The skills you want to lock, by the way, are Halati Assault, but that's just so you can use uh, Paradise Surge forward F from Pre-Awakens. You should have Halati Assault on your hotbar. You should also lock. You should lock that. That doesn't really matter. You should also lock Al's Dominion. This skill used to be good, but it's just pathetic for Awakening now. It does no damage. It's slow. It doesn't really combo that well. It's just in PvE. It's not useful at all. In PvP, it doesn't really matter since we're not talking about PvP. We'll get that later. Um, oh yeah, I also want to. If you're learning Hash for the first time, I do recommend locking Rupture. Where is it? Rupture. I do recommend locking the skill, but if you get comfortable enough and you're not just spamming RMB when you're not supposed to, I really recommend having this unlocked because it's just really quick damage. You can use it after purge. It's very nice. But yeah, other notes that I want to mention too is that I do not recommend this class for higher end PvE because it is very scary. You are animation locked a lot, and you do not have that many mitigation sources. Like you only have the 10%, and you typically will be running evasion, so you'll probably have some sort of like evasion boots or gloves, which makes you even squishier in PvE. And also, when you use ensnaring or into condemn, you're basically giving mobs free back attacks. Like I went to Pig Cave, like the hard version of Pig Cave, and I got two shot from the axes because I'm pretty sure what had happened was I put my back after he was condemned and just got immediately blown up. Also, this class sucks donkey duty at Black Shrine because it has no spammable PvE iframe, and it's also again very animation locked. Like you can't leave uh, veracity, and you cannot leave the ending of ensnaring. So you can just get animation locked one shot and then back to the start. But yeah, other than that, like lower end, the not lower end, but the lower end of the higher end grind spots like DSR, Dolans, those spots it feels very good. You feel very safe for the most part, and it's just a very overall very easy class to pick up for PvE. And I would recommend it. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I know this is pretty short, but it wasn't supposed to be a catch-all, just to show you the basics.